Your old buddy Kevin Wildes can't do a lot of stuff. Want me to break down the all-22 like I'm Dan Orlovsky? Can't do it. Want me to break down the nuances of the salary cap and how to restructure Mahomes' contract like Nick? Can't do it. But do you want me to take disparate shards of intel that are floating around and come up with a half-baked idea? Well, partner, you came into the right bar, because we serve that here on tap 24 hours a day. I think this is a long media rollout, and here is my evidence. Evidence piece number 1. The picture that Tom Brady uses on his Instagram. There's tons of pictures you can use. I literally have better pictures of Tom Brady in my basement. Why did he choose this one? Not a great photo. Well, Mark Daniels said, surprise, surprise, the photo that Tom Brady used to announce his retirement was taken on October 3rd inside Gillette. I do not think that's a coincidence. Neither do I, Mark. Great catch. Here's one thing I saw, though. Robert Kraft sent out this beautiful message with a little logo on the bottom. I said, what the heck is that? I've got tons of Brady stuff at my house. I went to the game. I didn't see that logo. It's not the TB12 logo. It's not the Julian Edelman logo. It's not any of the Patriots logos. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the first time I've ever seen that logo via Robert Kraft on that letterhead. So I did some little investigating, Nick. I would have said, was that logo there when he left the Patriots? Nope. That was the old letterhead. This is the new letterhead. Seems like something is afoot. And then, of course, Tom Brady said, hey, Patriots Nation, I didn't actually forget about you. Thank you, Patriots, and thank you, Patriot Nation. Beyond grateful and love you all. So that is my case, Nick, that I think there is something major afoot. No way did the greatest football player of all time say, you know what I'm going to do? A 9-page Instagram post. Joe Montana retired in front of 25,000 people in San Francisco. Bill Walsh was there. John Madden was there. It was a beautiful moment. The idea that he knows that as a student of the game and said, you know what I'm going to do since my career has eclipsed Joe Montana, an Instagram post. No way, my friend. I think there is something massive coming to Foxborough. I don't know why you're smirking. Maybe you're shocked that I laid out such a great case, but something major is happening. There's a reason to be optimistic, Patriots Nation.
Come on, I love it.
Thanks,
Nick,
Jenna.
you gotta love it. It's exciting. It's exciting.
Wildes makes a very good case.
It.
He does. And he could be correct. It also could be the old Occam's razor, the most obvious answer, the simplest answer is probably the right one, and that is he's still pissed and is angry that he ever had to leave New England. That I was the greatest player ever when you guys pushed me out the door. When you made me move to Florida's 4th best city to continue my career. When you made me uproot everything. When you made me learn a new system and you made people question, you know what I mean, how good I was really. And not only did you make me do all that, but then we got proof, positive evidence by my performance, my team's performance versus the Patriots' performance and the Patriots' quarterback performance over the last 2 years that I was right and you were wrong. And Brew, I think he's still angry. Do I think the wound will never heal? No, I'm not saying that. But do I think this is evidence there is still quite the wound? And it is not directed at Sully from the north side or the south end or whatever silly little enclaves of Boston there are, or Wildes or any of his old college drinking buddies. It is directed at the organization at all, most notably Belichick, and I think a little bit as well for Kraft, because even though Kraft loved Brady, Kraft okayed it. Kraft always had veto power and didn't execute it. So I think it is that he is still a little upset, and maybe, now this is just me postulating, maybe if he had never left New England, there would not have been as much pressure internally from his family to walk away 1 year short of his age 45 goal. Maybe part of the deal was, okay, honey, if you're going to make us move, we're going to uproot everything, you got to give something as well. You don't got 3 years left, you have 2 years left. Again, that's total speculation, but I don't think it was that Tom Brady is doing a long tease of Patriots fans only to come through the back door at the end and be like, I always had you. I think he's upset. And by the way, I don't blame him, Brew, for being upset.
Yeah, to you, Nick, I say I agree with you. To you, Wilds, I say whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. All right, if this is what it takes you coming up with some imagination that, Brady's coming in as an owner, whatever. He still could have thanked him. And to Tom Brady, and here's the thing, Wilds, that photo, yeah, I agree, it was calculated, but I think it wasn't a positive. It was a jab. It was a jab that I'm going to take a photo of me in New England, and then I'm not going to thank you. And to Tom Brady, and y'all, you guys know I like Brady. This was weak. It was weak. I'm very disappointed in Tom Brady. And yes, he does have every reason to be mad and upset and all that, but be the bigger man. You've won. You've won. Obviously, you won the divorce. Belichick hadn't looked great the last 2 years. I mean, look at what Josh Allen did to him in the playoffs. And I get that he wanted to end his career in New England, and maybe that would have been better. But, man, you got to go to Tampa Bay and prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that it was mainly you, not Belichick. What you did in Tampa raised your legacy even higher. So I just think that to not thank, and even if he should have thanked Belichick. He should thank all of New England, but he should have thanked Belichick because as great as Brady is, and while he deserves most of the credit for the dynasty, he would not be where he is if it weren't for Belichick. If Belichick hadn't had the guts to start him over a $100 million Pro Bowl quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, Brady's career wouldn't have come close to being what it did. So he should have thanked Belichick, and even if we were mad at Bill, he should have at least thanked his New England Patriot teammates who helped him win the 6 rings.
At the parade.
So this was a weak move by Tom Brady, and I'm disappointed that he did it because he just waxed eloquently Wilds about Tampa Bay and everybody in the organization. And nothing about the Patriots. And then that little thank you, Patriots Nation, a response to Kraft. That wasn't any better.
No,
what's he going to do, Wilds? Tell us what could he do?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a soap opera, and I'm here for it. But here's the thing. The one silver lining to Aaron Rodgers' silly immunized versus vaccinated is now we have to go through with a fine-tooth comb and look at every word and then check the word against the dictionary definition. And Jenna, didn't see the word retirement there. Retirement never mentioned in Tom Brady's post, so didn't see it.
Never said the word. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.